Hi everyone, my name is Juliet Mulholland and I'm a colleague council member on our National Members Council. Thanks for joining in with the co-op you own to hear how your votes have gone a long way since our 2024 AGM. This time we're focusing on our motion that called for co-op to continue tackling retail crime and reoffending. What does that mean? Well, our co-op has had a retail crime campaign since 2018, when the issue was raised and championed by my fellow colleague council members in a council meeting. Co-op has been a leading voice on the safety of our colleagues and communities since, and has made some fantastic progress through the power of cooperation. Sadly, the cost of living crisis only exacerbated the causes and cases of retail crime. So council members have called for renewed action with this motion, championing the need to both prevent and protect. Our member owners voted overwhelmingly in favour of this motion, and we've spent the last 12 months bringing it to life and exploring what we can do. We only have a couple of minutes to give you our highlights, so I'll hand over to Margaret Casely-Hayford, one of 4 member nominated directors who sit on our board and act as a voice for co-op member owners at the highest level of our business.
Thank you, Juliet. It's great to be with you and have a chance to update you on the progress of our motion, because it's really important that you as member owners know that your votes and your voices matter. The real highlight for me has been the link between cause and effect from the direct power of cooperation and our members having a say in their co-op. Thanks to our member owners, other retail co-ops, the industry and our brave colleagues coming together to share their stories over the years, we finally achieved a commitment from the government in 2024 to make attacking or assaulting a shop worker a standalone offence. It was wonderful to hear the Home Secretary make it very clear in September just how important our co-ops campaign has been in securing that change in the law.
And yes, after years of co-op and USDOR campaigning, this Labour government will introduce a new law on assaults on shop workers, because everyone has the right to work in freedom from fear.
I'll hand over to Paul, our fantastic Director of Campaigns, Public Affairs and Policy, who's been a driving force in tackling retail crime and the root causes of it.
Thanks, Margaret. We should all be very proud of what our campaign has achieved. And it's been our members and our colleagues who have been the driving force, writing to their MPs, posting on social media and meeting MPs. It's those members and colleagues that have won this. Our aim was always to make sure our colleagues were safer. The investments we make in security and safety in stores, which is 3 times the sector average, the partnerships we have created with key police forces, and the campaigning we have done to secure an improved police response has begun to work. According to reports from both the British Retail Consortium and the Association of Convenience Stores, the co-op sees less crime in its stores than the sector average. Of course, we want to keep colleagues safe in the long term, not just for now or next week. What this means is tackling reoffending, because we know that more than 70% of those attacking our colleagues and our stores are prolific and persistent offenders. Sometimes what will stop that pattern of offending will be a custodial sentence, but sometimes it will need different kinds of interventions like rehabilitation, support to secure employment after release, or other means of securing justice. To date, our co-op has invested over £1.3 million on more than 400 projects that are tackling the root causes of retail crime in communities, and a further £44 million on 16,000 projects delivering services that government policy suggests will help to reduce crime generally in the community. We support programmes like Offender to Rehab, which ensures serial prolific offenders driven by substance abuse get the support they need to kick their habit and stop reoffending. And it works. We are also increasingly working with organisations like the New Futures Network to support ex-offenders back into work, because again, we know employment will often prevent reoffending. And finally, we are working with a range of stakeholders to bring together what a comprehensive response to stopping reoffending would look like from public bodies and private businesses like our co-op. So back to you to wrap up, Jules.
Thanks all. If you'd like to find out more about how we've been tackling retail crime and its root causes, you can watch our full video update.